If I asked you, dear viewer, for your thoughts on this man, John Wilkes Booth, my strong sense is that, well, you'd probably say something like I would say, which is he's a treasonous murderer who committed one of the gravest crimes in the entire history of America. He shot President Lincoln, who I think we can all probably agree was one of the good ones. Well, that view is not the opinion of the Southern Avenger. No, the Southern Avenger, who says he drinks a toast every year to celebrate Booth's birthday, believes that John Wilkes Booth, quote, heart was in the right place. The only problem, you see, is he seems to have with the cold-blooded murder of our 16th president, was that it turned Abraham Lincoln into a martyr, which the Southern Avenger regrets. This man's real name is Jack Hunter. He goes by the name Southern Avenger and was a radio show host in South Carolina from 1999 until last year. And these are not his only controversial statements. This is his whole worldview as far as we can tell. His entire profile is all archived on his website, southernavenger.com. Here is his signature Confederate flag lucha libre mask, pictured here with the Bush twins. Here's a 2004 post titled Black and White Pride, where he equates the KKK and the NAACP and writes that, quote, the groups in power today seek nothing less than the ultimate destruction of the traditional identity of Southern whites, who in turn have no voice and receive no respect. So it shouldn't come as a shock that flag-waving Southerners are really pissed off. Here's a 2004 piece titled, Are White People Out of Style?, where he writes that, quote, not only are whites not afforded the same right to celebrate their own cultural identity, but anything that is considered too white is immediately suspect. And, quote, the term diversity has become nothing more than a code word for not white. And it's a shame that just because we have fair skin, we are always denied fair treatment. Okay, so the country is filled with people like this. I mean, maybe not quite like this, but why am I telling you, you ask, about this particular character, Jack Hunter, the Southern Avenger? Well, because of the man he works for, Senator Rand Paul of Kentucky. Oh, yes, he does. See, Jack Hunter co-wrote Rand Paul's 2011 book, The Tea Party Goes to Washington. He's even thanked in the book's acknowledgments for his indispensable writing talent. He now serves as Rand Paul's new media director, right now. Now, the reason we know so much about Jack Hunter today of all days is because of an article on the conservative news website, The Free Beacon, linking to many of Hunter's statements. A spokesperson for Rand Paul told the site, Senator Paul holds his staff to a standard that includes treating every individual with equal protection and respect, without exception. Hunter, for his part, told the Free Beacon that his views on race have, quote, changed dramatically, sentiments he echoed in an April piece in the American Conservative. And there are some things that Rand Paul says once in a while that I agree with. Some stands he's taken I find downright praiseworthy. And there are a lot of things that Rand Paul says that I find absolutely loathsome. But in the final analysis, there are certain things, certain views, that just put you outside of the boundaries of being listened to on anything. I'd say white supremacy is one of those. An association with people that hold those views, or endorsements of feature of those views, well, they render you unfit. Even if you take the most charitable view possible, that say you get 3 white supremacist strikes, Rand Paul's in trouble. Strike 1 was in 2009 when Rand Paul's Senate campaign spokesperson was forced to resign over a horribly racist comment and historical image of a lynching, I'm not making that up, posted by a friend of his, on his MySpace wall on Martin Luther King weekend. Had been allowed to remain for almost 2 years. Rand Paul then went on the Rachel Maddow show, saying he didn't much like the Civil Rights Act. That was strike 2. And now this, a Southern Avenger on the senator's staff. Well, I'm sorry, Rand Paul. That's 3 racist strikes. You're out.